What's going on? What's going on, chat? We're gonna get into some things tonight. I think I'm dropping frames. Trying to keep my stream going. I had to reset everything, so my settings ain't like how it was. I gotta figure out what settings I had before. It was working fine the last time I streamed. Hopefully, it's working good this time. But what's going on, chat? It's Thursday night. Is it Thursday or is it Wednesday? I don't be keeping up with the days. Yeah, Thursday night. It's the 9th. Everybody from before I start. Trying to roll a blunt so play some background music. If anybody didn't say streaming was hard, that shit's kind of difficult. You gotta multitask. That's the only hard thing about it, is multitasking. Let me get some background music going. See, my computer moving fast, but my connection ain't. That's crazy. Let me turn it down some. What it says? Cheap viewers. I don't know what that is. Oh, I always forget to take off my intro, chat. Damn it. And I forgot to record it too. Peace to the oracles and the architects. Make sure you take your shoes off before you enter the live. I'm your host, Majin Bruce Lee. And we back. I'm trying to get my nightcap going. Trying to get my blizzy going so I can start the stream. Should have wrote this up before I started, but we all doing our thing. Make sure you get comfortable. It's finna go in. Yeah, I kind of stopped watching a lot of these religious teachers. Well, not religious, but spiritual or conscious teachers. Cause some of them be having straight egos. I fucked around and watched one, I think earlier today, or was it yesterday, with these two brothers. That whole live was like depressing. All they doing is talking about what a nigga can't do and what a nigga can do. Like, nigga, what can you do? I don't be falling for that egotistical shit. That manly competition type shit. That shit is fucking. I hate that shit with a passion. Like, get the fuck out of my face with that shit. Like, nigga, calm your ass down. I remember when I was younger, I used to watch. I used to hang out with a lot of older people. So, so I used to watch them all the time. Like, I'm very observant. Like, I'm very quiet. I know more than I say and speak more than I feel. I think I said that wrong, but Um, yeah, I started watching older men and shit, observing them and shit like that. One thing I noticed was that man when they get like in their 30s, they just be crashing out for no reason. And I always told myself I would never ever be like that in my 30s. And then when I grow up, what I see niggas crashing out in their 30. Like niggas going through midlife crisis or some shit. Eventually, we're gonna have some guests on the live. I'm just trying to set shit up in the background. I got a couple key people that I want to invite. We got some artists and some spiritual, some conscious thinkers. But yeah, wanna have my let me refresh this real quick because I know I'm dropping frames. Okay, so now let me fire my thing up. I need a lighter. It sound like this background music sound like that phone thing, like Nokia. Somebody said my voice is like deep sometimes, sometimes it's not. Probably because I'm like very relaxed. My voice get like very deep. I should be vibrating and shit. But when I'm active and I'm trying to speak to people, I can't really speak with my deep voice because it's kind of low. So I gotta speak at a higher pitch for people to understand what I'm saying. I forgot I was looking with something. I forgot all about what I was looking for. What was the name of that book? Oh, here it is. We're gonna go over two books tonight. See my shit keep disconnecting and reconnecting. I don't like that. We're trying to have a good stream and vibe out, right? See, they set the settings for me, so I just went with their settings. I shouldn't have went with their settings. It was like, oh, these are the perfect settings for you to stream. Da 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 da. I'm still like, bitch, and I got Ethernet cord. A cat A that. Yo, this music is like, I gotta change the music. Should sound like something. It's just throwing me off. I need to cut down my microphone too. I mean, not my microphone, my headphone. But let's get into this chat. Oh yeah, I got a Stream Deck, y'all. I got all kind of new sounds. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna we're gonna kick it good tonight. You know what I'm saying? All right, where are we at? All right, move this out of the way. Too many stuff open. Let me refresh this one more time before I start. Stats. Oh, it's looking good. Reconnecting. What? Whatever. I'm just gonna keep going. It's already recording. So I forgot I can change it with this, but I ain't gonna change it with that. Okay, so tonight we going in on religious psychosis. I was looking at a video earlier. Well, I was looking at some clips earlier. I haven't seen the video. We're gonna look at the video together. But what's the guy name? Is it Day One or something like that? He was having a conversation with the guy Big Bang about spirituality. And Big Bang was giving some good um Big Bang was giving some good pointers while, Day One the Christian was trying to spoon feed a nigga with that Christianity shit. So I just wanted to look at it, go over it, decode it. So put on your tinfoil hats, we finna go in. So religious psychosis is a mental health condition where delusional and hallucinations revolve around religious themes such as divine missions, demonic possessions, or profound guilty. This is important right here. Profound guilt. It involves a break from reality, often characterized by extreme fear, rigid beliefs, and dangerous and compulsive rituals. Treatments typically includes antipsychotic medication and psychotherapy. Key symptoms of religious psychosis. Religious psychosis manifests through the intense religious themes that are unlike typical spiritual experiences, often distressing and detaching from reality. Common themes include delusional of grandeur. I don't know what that is. Delusions of grandeur, believing one is a deity, prophet, or a special, direct, or even dangerous mission from God. So people that think they doing the Lord's work, it's really need to go to the Arkham Asylum. You feel me? Let me put my socials up. I don't think I got them on here. Yeah, I ain't got them on here. I'm trying to reach 500 followers on TikTok. I'm gonna do a face reveal when I get 500 followers. Okay, persecutory delusions, believing one is a being targeted by demons, witches, or suffering supernatural punishments. This was one my brother going through. Guilt or sin, intense, overwhelmed beliefs of being unforgivably sinned or damned. You know, the etymology of bless is damn. It actually means curse. So when somebody bless you, they're actually cursing you. These words we don't use in our vocabulary no more. Take them and throw them shits in the trash. Hallucinations, hearing voices of religious figures or seeing spiritual entities that instruct harmful or fearful behaviors. Diagnostics of underlying cause. Religious psychosis is not a formal diagnosis in the DSM-5, but rather a set of symptoms religious delusions found within other conditions such as schizophrenia. Is somebody knocking on my door? Bipolar disorder, particularly particularly during maniac episodes, delusional disorder. Diagnosis is diagnosis is conducted by mental health professionals who distinguish it from formal spiritual practices by its distress, intense, and impact on functioning. Potential causes are a mix of biological, genetic, dopamine levels, psychological trauma, and social factors. Um, it sounds like a commercial right here. So let's go into the next thing. Um, I got well, yeah, let's go on this. Um, let's go on the paradox decoder over here. It's where all my good prompts at for my etymology. This is my streaming strategy. I shouldn't even had that pulled up. I wasn't supposed to see all that. But you see the process. Ain't no hiding from God. And my OBS is messing up still. Y'all see that on the screen? Whoop de fucking do. Okay, where we at? Decoding diaspora resilience. Let me fix my I'm dropping frames like a motherfucker. So we're gonna see what religious psychosis look like in here. And then I got some books I wanted to show y'all. Shit moving slow. Come on. Come on, my nigga. Like, damn. My shit was just moving fast. I think it's this, I think it's my streaming, setup. Just pulling all that power through it. Oh, I forgot to set it as, admin. While that's going on, this is my notebook LM. This is section is titled Sacred Scriptures, Parables of Religious Insight. So here I got plenty of books from I collected over time. There's so many books I got from other people. Some of them I just collected myself. But the main books I want to get into is Echoes of the Archetype, Individuals of Religious. I'm gonna come back to that. I'm gonna look at this book while we wait on that. Let's go into here. Everything when I move so slowly, floating like a boat. what is this book called again? Oh, egos and archetypes, individualization, and their religious function. And this is the book right here. If you can see it behind my character. And another book I wanted to get into was if I can find it. Oh, this it right here. The God Gene, how faith is rewired into your genes. That's another one I'm looking at. But we're gonna do them one at a time, so we won't get them mixed up. So we'll go into this one first. I didn't mean to do that. Go back. Isn't this one? Oh no, it's not this one. Alright. This is the best prompt for this right here. I type this in all the time and get the best results. Extract all the main points. Oops. And I just put good synopsis, because I always hear brief synopsis when I'm looking at movies and stuff like that. So I just put good synopsis. Am I spelling it right? I don't know if I'm spelling it right. Synopsis. I messed the P. Alright, let's see what they're talking about. And while this is going, let's go back to the Paradox Decoder. And this shit should have been ready. Is anybody in the chat? I can't tell because I'm not looking at the stream. Well, I'm looking at it, but I can't see who all in here until I look at my phone. So when I go live, everybody else go live. That's how it be, huh? And then they want me to come join them and they live. But how about you come join my live? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, I can't find it. What I do with it? It was a laugh. Oh yeah. Yeah, how about you come join my live? I'm tired of joining your live. Go ahead and join them. Come join my shit for a change. Ain't nothing but crickets in the chat. But we gonna get there. I forgot what I picked up my phone for. And why is this taking forever? The fuck? What to the damn shit? I gotta do shit over? This is moving so slow. What the fuck? What? And if Mm, can y'all hear my stream deck? Hold on, hold on. I don't even know if y'all can hear my stream deck. Hell no, y'all can't even hear my shit. What's that bullshit? Oh, that's over here. Clicking on the wrong thing. Stream deck, yeah, it's on stream deck. Stream labels. Do I have to leave stream deck open? I guess I gotta leave stream deck open in order for it to hear it. Hold on, chat. Let me fix something real quick. I gotta drop some shit down real quick. What is all this? That's what's making my shit run slow. Alright, put that back. And put this up back over here. Oh shit, that was a mistake. What I? Oh yeah, that's why I put this up. Properties. Here it is, stream deck. Now y'all can hear it. Bruh. God damn. God damn. God damn. God damn. So I feel about my internet. Yo, what? Oh my god, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of that. See, this what they doing. They blocking that shit. They don't want me to break down this shit because they know I'm finna go in on their ass. So let's go over here. What is this talking about? So this is the book. This book explores the individual journey towards the psychological wholeness and process known as analytical psychologically as individualism. Edward F. Indingerson, drawing on to the work of C.G. Jung, examined the search for the meaning of the facilitated through encounters of symbolism and religion, myths, dreams, and art. For the modern individual, the encounter with the encounter with the self is equivalent to the discovery of God, dramatically altering their worldview and enabling a more meaningful life. Synopsis. So it ain't. Hold on. It's supposed to give me a whole breakdown of the main points, not just a synopsis. Oh, here it goes right here. I'll put the synopsis at the top instead of the bottom. Whatever. And central thesis of the work is that the psychological development of characteristics by continuous cycle of ego self-separation and ego self-reunion. The ego is the seat of subjective identity and the centers of consciousness, while the self is the seat of the objective identity and the supreme psyche authority, often represented as the inner deity. This thing right here. A healthy psyche depends on the functional ego's self-access, the vital connection link that endures the integrity of the ego while maintaining its dependence on the self. Heidegger argues that much of the human suffering represented by myths like the fall of man or the trails of Job stems from the ego periodic inflation, identification with the self, and subsequently alienation, separation of self. The path of wholeness involves consciously recognize the relationship moving away from meaningless symptoms toward symbolic life. Key points: the ego self access and the psyche's life cycle. This is kind of good. I never really got into this one, but I did get into this other one, this guy G. It's a good one too. But the the self as the center. The self is the undefined center of the total psyche and is symbolized by the mandalas, the circles, squares, and quar- quarter quartinis. That's a weird word. A priori identity. Oh, hold on, chat. Oh shit, I got smoke in my eyes. But where we at? Where we at? Oh, identity has an unconscious and priori. Well, that's an I right there. Prior existence. In the religious terms, one name is written in the heavens before the ego even becomes consciousness of its distinct distinctiveness. Before the ego becomes consciousness of its distinctiveness. So they brainwash you about these heavens, but they don't let you sovereign your own mind in a way. The the development formula. Development is the articating cycle, inflation, ignorance, identification with God is for following is followed by the rejection and the alienation, despair, wounding, and leads to repentance the consciousness and the consciousness um reconnect with the self. The function of the access. The ego self access is the gateway between the consciousness personally and the archetype psyche. Damage to the access leads to alienation, neurose, where the individual feels unworthy to exist. That's crazy. Oh man, got a lot to go. The states of ego and inflation alienation. The inflated ego. Hold on one second. Let me fix this. Cause I know it's fucking up. Yeah, I know it. All right. The inflated ego. Inflation is a state where the small ego arrogates to itself in the qualities of the larger self. This is the original state, the infancy, and the depicted in the myths like the Garden of Eden and the Promethean death of fire. The necessary of crime. The birth of consciousness is often depicted as crime against the gods, eating the forbidden fruit because of the ego must set itself up against the unconscious to observe autonomy, autonomy. The alienated ego. Alienation is necessary prelude to awareness of the self, the dark night of the soul. Alienation is necessary prelude to awareness of the self, the dark night of the soul, or the defeat of the ego forces the individual to recognize a power greater than himself. Violence and despair. When the ego's self-access is severely damaged, alienation can lead to violence, either to internal murder or external suicide, as seen in Cain and Abel or Ishmael complexes. The this shit breaking it. This author breaking this shit down. The function of the symbols and meanings, symbols and signs for the conscious mind. A sign is the hold on. I don't think I got a sound for that. But symbols and signs for the conscious mind. Did that even play? I didn't even play nothing. I don't even hear it. The fuck? Anyways. Where I was at. A sign is a token for the known entity, while the symbol is the living image to an pointed to an essential unknown mystery. The symbolic life. The symbolic life. Modern man suffers from the widespread sense of meaningless because traditional symbols systems like Christianity have lost their power. Recovering requires finding the symbolic life preceding the archetypal meaning behind the warring moves and symptoms. Oh, I almost dropped my bike. The reductive fallacy. I like that. A common mistake in modern psychology is reducing symbols to mere signs of biological instinct, which strips the life of its transpersonal meaning. We're going deep. Maybe I need to turn out that fan. Turn the AC on. Oh, I need to get that sound. That'd be a fun sound. Christ as the paradigm of the ego. God and man. Christ is the paradoxical symbol representing both the self as internal logos and the individual relating ego as the man suffering a particular destiny. Psychological teachings, Jesus' teaching, such as loving one's enemy or becoming as a child, when interpreted subjectively as a as instructed to accept the shadows and remaining open to the subconscious, the unsubconscious. The unconscious. The crucifixion. This image. What image? Don't tell me I gotta go in here and look at this. Where? No, that's not it. We gotta go in and look at the pictures, man. Hold up, hold up. We probably can. Hold on. Where I was at? I done lost where I was at. Crucifixion. Here he is. This image represents the paralyzing suspension between opposites. To be crucified with Jesus means to constantly endure the conflict between one's biological nature and spiritual aspirations until a new unity is born. That's interesting. Can I go here? Yeah, go there. Ain't no pictures. What is that? This is the chapter. We could probably look in the PDF. I don't see us. Maybe 16. I don't know. Anyways, where I left off at. Let's hurry up and get over with this. Get this video. I'm gonna get into after I get done with this. I'm gonna get into the video, and then we're gonna go over the next book because it all ties into the mental warfare and the psychological, the religious psychosis that niggas be going through their head. Be having shit going through their head, thinking this shit sweet. Wanna follow the crackers and shit. They wanna be a cracker. Why that sound don't play? Do my other sounds play? I can't hear them for some reason. It probably is playing. I can't even hear my sounds. Let me refresh my shit. I'm right here playing. I'm over here dropping frames. Hello, streamer. I came across your stream and dropped to say hello before heading out. I respect the hustle. I'm a big Twitch streamer with 90K followers. What? Who donates subs regularly? Add him on Discord. Opportunities. Okay, that's cool. I don't know if you're still in the stream. I just now noticed your chat because I was talking. What your name is? Swirl something. Well, I got you in both the chats. Why I can't see my YouTube chat? Where's my YouTube chat? But yeah, I'll come check it out, man. Let me screenshot it. But back to this. Here we go. We're on this right here. The Trinity and quarter. What is this word? I don't even know what this is. I ain't never heard this before in my life. Definition. A quarantine is a union group or a set of four often symbolizes wholeness or a four-fold structure, such as four cardinal point seasoning and elements. What? What is this? It frequently appears in religious contexts, God as four persons, and Julian psychology. What is this too? I want to know what this is. It represents the fundamental archetype of completeness. Psychological conjunct used to be Carl Jung to represent the structure of self and the consciousness of mind and the four functions, feelings, intuitions. So how do you even say this word? Hold on. Yeah, punctuation. See, I'm from Florida. I ain't good at saying words, so excuse me. Is this shit even doing anything? Is my sound on? I think it is. Yo, why I can't? Oh, that's why I can't hear anything. My fucking headphones are low. I'm the slowest nigga on the earth. I had my headphones on me. Quaternity. So it's four parts of eternity, I'm guessing. I don't know. Let me see a picture of this. Oh, this is what they used to use in the uh, Native American thing, um, cultures. Um, this represents the four seasons. It represents the four seasons. I actually have a book that got this symbol on it. Hold up. Understanding the quarantine, which is included the father, masculinity, feminine wisdom. This right here is pretty dope too. Outer world persona, ego, consciousness, personal consciousness, shadow, sub-image, meta personality, self, inner world, collective unconsciousness. Yo, this picture is fire. And I gotta get it. I gotta catch them all. I gotta catch them all like I'm a Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? Hopping on the track, and we don't be saying. Trying to get through this shit. Only got a little bit left, so let's read this shit. Know what I'm saying? Am I in the right spot? I think I'm not. So I clicked on that. Anyways, we're gonna come back to you. Say save that. I don't even know where to find the saves at, but we're gonna find it. You know what I'm talking about? But oh, wrong. Sort of. I forgot the word already. Quarantine. How you say shit again? It's like eternity. Quaternity. Some shit. Whatever. Processes the goal, and quaternity 4 represents the static wholeness and the goal of the individuation, while Trinity 3 represents the dynamic. Oh, okay. The dynamic development process of the growth in time. Okay, so I get it now. So it's Trinity and it's a quaternity. I never even heard of a quaternity. The dialect, this is a process allows. See, we learn new things. This process allows hedonism rhythm. Ain't never heard of that either. Hedonism rhythm thesis. The father original wholesome atheistic son conflict alienation syntheticness wholeness spirit the recoloning ego of excess. Why is it all put together like that? Alchemy and the philosopher's stone. Redemption of God. Unlike tradition Christianity, which is focused on redemption of man by God, alchemy symbolizes redemption of the divine spirit, the self, from imprisonment to the base matter, the unconscious ego. The philosopher's stone, this is the ultimate symbol of the self. It is it is described as the union of opposites, solar and lunar, fire and water. It is beneath eye, and beneath eyes that sees all things. I'm gonna see what that word is too. Let's look up this one before we look at that one. And where else at? That sees things, sees all things, significantly fully integrated personality. The goal, the opposite includes when the ego realizes it is portraying rock like efficiencies and stabilizing the consciousness relationship with eternal psyche. Okay, so we got that down pat. Dynamic theses. It's often associated with the dialect theses, antithesis, and synthesis. So it's all three of these: the theses, the antitheses, and the syntheses is the dynamic pulsation structure defining the movement of Hegel's speculative logic and organic living wholes. Who the fuck said that? This nigga? This who this nigga is? Why is this right here? I was trying to read it. It's just right there. It represented the folk. It represents the process and overcoming contraction, where relations tension and self meditation unfolds in the moving whole rather than the static substance. This is very interesting. I'm going to come back to this. This is very interesting. Well, let's get into the video, y'all. I mean, what's this on my screen? Um, Let me drop these. Get this stream right. So we get into this nigga spelled this shit all wrong. Perspectives with blank D1. What? Perspect perspective. The fuck? Yo, chat paused. Scroll down. Yo, why can I only see? Why I can't see YouTube? Let me look at my phone. All right, let's get into the video. Oh, let me turn my music off. Oh, my bad, y'all. Damn. Perspectives. Oh, that's the name of his damn shit. I thought he was a mistake. But it's all going. Turn off this damn music. Oh damn, we got a goddamn commercial. We don't condone commercials right here. Pause. Let me turn this up a little bit. Can y'all hear it? What? Walking with who? Looking at. I gotta get used to the stream good. Yo, I feel like y'all can't hear this. Cause I don't hear it. Yo, my fucking sound at? Testing. Where these bots come from? I need to get these bots about it. Psychosis. dropping frames. Hello, streamer. I came across your stream and dropped say hello before heading out. I respect the hustle. I'm actually know I'm a big Twitch streamer with 90K followers. What? Who donates subs, right? Add him on Discord. Opportunities. Okay, that's cool. I don't know if you're still in the stream. I just now noticed your chat because I was talking. What your name is? Swirl? Swirl something? Well, I got you on both chats. Well, I can't see my YouTube chat. Where's my YouTube chat? But yeah, I'll come check it. Out, man. Let me screenshot it. But back to this. Here we go. We're on this right. The Trinity and quarter. What is this word? I don't even know what this is. I ain't never heard this before in my life. Definition. A quartet is a crew or a four, or a set of four often symbolizes wholeness, or a four structure, a four-fold structure, such as four cardinal points, season, and elements. What? This is frequently appears in religious contexts. God has four persons. And Julian psychology. What is this too? I want to know what this is. It represents the fundamental archetype of completeness. Psychological coaching used to be Carl Jung to represent the structure of self and the consciousness of mind and the four functions, feelings, and intuitions. So how do you say this word? Hold on. Yeah, approximation. I'm from Florida. I ain't good at saying words, so excuse me. This shit even doing anything. Is my sound on? I think it is. Yo, why I can't? Oh, that's why I can't hear anything. My fucking headphones are low. I'm the slowest nigga on earth. I have my headphones on me. Quaternity. I'm gonna see what that. Man, my mic on. My mic was on the whole time. Man, what the fuck? Oh, the streaming shit getting on my nerves. Yo, why I can't hear this? Hold on, my nigga. Why the fuck I can't hear my YouTube? I hear it in my headphones, and I hear it over there, but I don't hear it on YouTube. Oh, you know why? I think I know why. I think I know why. That's why. I'm about to start this bitch all over, man. That shit an hour long. I ain't even sit here for no hour. I'm like,
Respect with Bank. I got my dog with me, D1 today. How you feeling, my brother?
Your favorite guest, right?
Like you just told the Magic City shit down.
Yeah,
that shit,
that
shit.
The niggas feel like you just got in the way of some nigga money, though, D1.
Shout out to Jermaine Dupri. You know, he don't like me, but I love him.
Why he don't like you?
Man, because same thing. I just bring light to the fact that it's...
How you know he don't like you? You be sneak dissing with that positive shit.
Brother.
I can't tell you what to do to feed your family.
But if you feeding your family and you poisoning thousands of other families because of the rhetoric that you spewing and the messages you pushing, I can't respect that. That ain't gangster.
This is a Big Facts Network exclusive.
We back at it, man. Locked in, Perspective with Bank. Welcome to Perspective with Bank. I got my dog with me, D1 today. How you feeling, my brother?
Your favorite guest, man. Yeah, look at that smile. Everybody don't get you smiling like that.
We already did the interview before we got here.
Literally, bro. Literally.
Before we turned the cameras on.
Yeah, bro. I got a lot of love for you, bro.
Man, vice versa, bro. I respect everything you do, bro. Sometimes you be tripping, but we gonna get into that.
Same thing with you, brother.
You know that. But we have to.
Yeah, we got to trip sometimes.
We got to trip sometimes.
Yeah.
Nah, I agree. Hey, for people who might not know who you is, just now discovering you, who is D1?
So on the surface, I'm a rapper. I'm an award-winning rapper. I'm a college professor. I'm a public speaker, world-renowned public speaker. I'm an author. You heard me? That's on the surface. I'm a business owner, entrepreneur, all kind of stuff. But deeper than all that, I'm just a man of God. Mm-hmm. That's it, brother. Trying to do God's work in my time here on earth.
What you think? Have you always been so outspoken?
No. I was afraid to shine my light earlier in life.
Why?
Because, man, shining your light is polarizing. It's easier to be safe and make sure that everybody likes you. When you start to really shine your light and be outspoken, you're going to be polarizing and people either going to love you or hate you. I didn't want to be hated earlier in life.
But did you feel like, did you start feeling like you was in a box? Like, did you start with your mental knowing that you want to say certain shit?
Of course, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, death got my mind right. A near-death experience, you heard me?
What happened?
I was a senior in college at LSU, and 3 dudes ran up on me and my partner. We was victims of an armed robbery. Dude put a pistol right here on the side of my temple, said he about to blow my brains out. And I learned 2 valuable lessons. Number 1, in that moment, I said, man, I'm about to die, and I never even stood for nothing while I was alive. I ain't even stand for nothing. I played it safe my whole life. And I was so mad at myself in that moment. Like, man, I could have at least made my life count for something, you heard me? Second thing I learned is how desperate people are out here to earn stripes from people that they represent in hip-hop.
Yeah.
Because them dudes that ran up on me and my partner and almost killed me, they was trying to earn a stripe from somebody that's very famous that they was trying to, you know...
from some shit you had done said?
No, from somebody broke in their partner's car, and they thought it was us. So on the strength of them thinking we broke in their partner's car, which we didn't.
Yeah.
On the strength of that, and they want to earn a stripe with their partner, and he's really famous. He's really well known, you heard me?
Do you ever feel alone in the shit you do? Like, do you feel alone sometimes, or do you see your tribe?
No, man. I got God by my side, and I'm reminded of that every single day. I got an anointing on me, brother. Like, it produces a fearlessness, you heard me?
Real shit.
To where I could walk through the valley of the shadow of death with a smile on my face.
Yeah.
Knowing like God by my side, so no man can harm me. This is the story of a one-man army.
So you don't need no nigga?
No, man, I don't need nobody, but I appreciate everybody.
But do you recognize your tribe, is what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
Do people like...
More people love me than hate me. More people support me than don't support me. It's just that I have a way that I'm able to irritate people's demons. My spirit irritates people's demons. And when their demons get irritated, they go to screaming, hollering, making diss tracks, threatening to kill me, all kind of stuff.
You get off on that shit? Like, yeah, I got these niggas mad. Like,
no, I get off on knowing I'm making them grow. They might not realize that they growing, but they gonna grow by the end of all this type of stuff. You know, you oppose D1, D1 not finna fight fire with fire.
So you feel like you challenging hip hop to grow instead of changing.
That's exactly what I'm doing, brother. Cause hip hop is at war with its evil twin, named hypocritical hop.
Hold up. You say hip hop at war with who?
Hypocritical hop.
What's the difference?
That's his evil twin. Hip hop is music that rhymes. They got a catchy beat underneath it. They got these catchy hooks. It's stuff that brings communities together. It's stuff that could change our lives for the better. Hypocritical hop feels like hip hop because it's the same beats, it's the same type of catchy lyrics, but it's glorifying murder.
Let me pause a nigga right there. I need like a record, like nigga. Hold on, cause that's not what the fuck hip hop is. Hip hop is more than what the fuck that is. Oh, it's so many. I just thought of so many new. I just thought of so many new sounds I can do.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Let's get back into this.
And drug dealing and disrespecting women and strip club culture. And it's like, wait, this feel like hip hop, but it's so selfish and it's so led with greed and people just want to get to the bag, even if that means hurting our community. That ain't hip hop. That's hypocritical hop.
Yeah. I'm with you when you're right.
You love me, bro. You love me, bro. Yeah, trust me, I know.
You're right.
Nigga, hip hop is dance. You gotta know the 5 pillars of hip hop. It's dance. It's the MC. It's the DJ. It's the art. It's the consciousness. That's what hip hop is.
Hey, so you feel as if though, if a motherfucker get mad, feel like they want to hurt you or whatever, you want to hurt me for doing right, so I ain't really tripping.
Yeah, because
that's how you feel.
Yeah,
hey, hold up.
Yeah,
I
because at the end of the day, bro,
on that bitch.
WWJD. You know what that stands for?
What it stand for?
What would Jesus do?
What
yeah. Walking with Jermaine Dupri. You heard it? That's what it means.
That's what I've been saying.
Walking with Jermaine Dupri.
Jesus,
nah.
Something.
What would Jesus do? Shout out to Jermaine Dupri. You know, he don't like me, but I love him.
Why he don't like you?
Man, because same thing. I just bring light to the fact that it's...
How you know he don't like you?
Because, man, we've had some exchanges online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He got my number. It's sitting in his DM right now, but he leave me on scene when I hit him with that reel. Some people appreciate when I bring that reel to their front door. Other people resist it and they run from it. And, you know, he's one of those people who, at this stage of his life, although he's in his mid-50s, you know what I mean, he's still...
So you be sneak dissing with that positive shit,
brother,
too.
That's a fact. You want to Google it?
But they're still sneak dissing, though. Like,
how
that's you trying to say, like, he an old nigga, and what else?
And I'm saying, since you're older, we expect our OGs to do OG things. But now we got to draw a line in hip-hop, and some people are older, but they're doing DG things. Disappointing grown-up things. You heard me?
Damn. So but who are you to determine that, though?
Yeah. So the only code that I live by, the only moral standard that I look at is the Holy Bible, God's word. You heard me? So if you got a problem with me, your problem ain't really with D1, it's with that word, because that's all I'm looking at. So when I see people in our culture, they got huge platforms that's legendary, you heard me? Like, brother, I grew up on listening to JD and Jay-Z, Money Ain't a Thing, you know what I'm saying? And listening to Welcome to Atlanta and all that. Bro, these are people who, like, I grew up in this.
But just because somebody else don't believe in what you believe in or think that the Holy Bible is all be all, that don't mean they're wrong, though, D1.
It don't mean they're wrong, but it don't mean that I got to be silent. Because when you are publicly pushing certain messages to our people, I can publicly oppose those messages. And people have a problem with me publicly opposing what they want to push. And that's all, man. With me and Jermaine
But what you saying, not even Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
Like, that's just one situation.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, by you being so, it's really an opinion, though. Because none of the Bible, we can't say that the Bible are facts.
Okay.
We can't say that nothing is facts.
I can say that to me is facts. We can't say nothing is facts. Then.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So it's all opinion.
We can't say that you black.
Shit, how?
What you mean how?
We don't know what color is color.
There you go. We don't know what color is color. So you might be like, I'm black, and somebody might be like,
I ain't never said, my name black, but I ain't never said I'm black.
Right, exactly.
No, I'm just saying,
right.
like,
We can't say that this is a podcast. We can't say we in Atlanta right now.
You're right. We can't even say that we are we.
We can't even
say nothing. Real shit.
This dude love me, man. I promise
I'm just
y'all.
keeping it a brick. You right though.
So at a
for
certain-
real, I love you 100%, but I still want to understand you because a lot of shit you be doing, I ain't gonna say it's wrong, but it just controversial.
Yeah, and it's crazy that we get to the point where me trying to stand up for something that's gonna help the younger generation.
But it may help it to you. Oh, no, you're right about that with the younger generation.
Come on.
No, you're right about that. Like, but because those are your morals you're trying to instill into this rap game.
Because, hey, if you want to do evil, sin, and debauchery in your own time, that's between you and God. I still don't think that's right, but that's between you and God. I'm not finna call you out for your private vices or your private struggles, but publicly, now these babies is watching.
Oh, so basically you saying, bro, I ain't got nothing to do with what you do in your own time.
At all.
Like, I've never said nothing to nobody about what they did with their own life, but when you go to doing things that can affect
T.I., Jermaine Dupri, Ludacris, Gucci Man, Jeezy. That's 5 Hall of Famers in the city of Atlanta.
Them niggas done got their money getting out the way a little bit, though. You got to talk about to the young niggas that...
Hey, man, that getting out the way talk, hey, man, that's not how a man of God think. Ain't no getting out the way until God call you home. You got your money.
So you feel like it's a mission that niggas owe the community.
Because you got rich off of the community in your younger years. And what message were you putting out there in your younger years?
But ain't they leading by example by showing, okay, no, I'm with my family now.
And I salute the people that's leading by example. But not everybody is doing that. That's it. I salute the ones that's leading by example.
I'm talking about even the ones that made money off the culture and rapped about it and led niggas the wrong way or whatever.
So I feel
but how they're living their life, do they have to publicly speak that?
I think so. I think you got to publicly denounce what you used to promote because that's more powerful than just, I pushed poison for 20 years and now I'm going to just raise my kids and slide out the way.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, brother.
I agree with that.
Thank you for agreeing with that. I'm going to take this and clip this part and put it online because
it's all good. I agree with that.
Atlanta need to hear you saying that you agree with that because everybody else act like, nah, we ain't got to denounce what we used to promote. Man, so you get rich off of promoting poison, you get older, you slide out the back door and say, I'm just going to raise my kids and do that, and then it's all good, but you never denounce that poison.
I feel like you gotta just be all the way around with it. You gotta let niggas know, like, I understand it. I understand where your mind at, cause I've been there. Cause some niggas' mind have been there, but once they change, it's like, I sound like a hypocrite trying to say that ain't cool now. You get what I'm saying? I don't mind, I'll say it.
Right, a hypocrite, you sound like an evolved grown man at that point who has learned.
But I'm saying, but niggas who trying to still keep fans and still trying to act like they standing on.
Oh, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That's why I love what 21 Savage came out and did. F the streets, I was the first one jumping on that and saying, yep, I support this. 21. I see a brother. By the way, I know people in his camp. You heard me? I see a brother that's growing. He said, I be at the crib out the way chilling. He be saying this stuff publicly. But guess what? When he's come out and say F the streets, now you got them fans. Oh, you done got
But anytime you make a statement that just that don't clarify what you're saying, it can be taken the wrong way.
Okay.
Cause fuck the streets could sound like fuck the niggas in the street. I get what he's saying. He's saying,
right.
Bro, fuck all this shit.
Right.
This shit ain't did nothing but goddamn
brought
bullshit to families. You know what I'm saying? It probably was an impulsive statement, you know what I'm saying, without saying it all, because the album, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make no excuse for no nigga or whatever he was saying, but what I got from was, because I live like fuck the streets.
Yep.
I play golf, I don't be in them.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? I feel like.
Do you agree with that, Chad? Do you agree with what he's saying? Like, fuck the streets. I kind of get it in a way, you know what I'm saying? It's like when I had seen the clips, I was like these niggas arguing over God and shit, but I kind of get his point of view in a way. Christianity, you know, like some Christians I understand, but some Christians I fucking don't. Them niggas can get the fuck out of the way. You know what I'm talking about?
What they do? That shit don't come with nothing but bullshit.
Yep.
100%.
Absolutely.
But everybody gotta learn.
Yeah.
I'ma show you by saying it on these podcasts, bringing niggas like D1 on here to say his shit, and I say my shit, and that's just what it is. But I ain't gonna convict nobody for where they at. Yeah. And that's what you be doing though.
Yeah, bro. Look,
you be convicting people for where they at though. You don't know what niggas mind at though.
Say, man, just because something is black owned, don't mean it ain't morally wrong.
Huh?
Just because something is black owned, don't mean it ain't morally wrong.
Yeah.
So miss me, Atlanta, miss me, whatever other city talking about this black owned this, black owned that. Man, forget your black owned whatever if it's morally wrong, my brother. I love you, but I hate what that represents. And that's how I feel about strip club culture.
But I come from an era where you don't goddamn get in a nigga business how he feed his family.
Yeah, I don't come from that.
No matter if it's wrong, right or wrong. This how he feed his family. I'm just keeping it a brick.
Yeah, that was wrong teaching. You were taught wrong.
No, I just stay out niggas' business.
Yeah.
Because I don't know I don't know his feeling. He feel laying at night being a lazy ass nigga to his kids and his wife. I don't know that feeling. That shit'll make a nigga jump off a bridge.
It ain't their business no more when they go in public with it. And when they pushing stuff publicly. They pushing pee, they pushing poison.
No, you right. I ain't talking about just rap shit. I'm saying like period, like morally, like what you do, I understand what you do totally. I don't know if you make money off this or this is just your brother, purpose.
You think I'm never mind.
No, I'm just saying this.
Yeah,
like you're teachers. I'm just saying I don't know if you in it for the money. Let me say that. Or
I'm in it. The impact is first, and then the income comes second.
Okay,
and
so
God
I can't I can't get mad at you even if I disagree with you on how you feed your family. You know what I'm saying? And that goes with anything. As long as you ain't raping and killing nobody, I can't tell you what to do to feed your family.
But if you feeding your family and you poisoning thousands of other families because of the rhetoric that you spewing and the messages you pushing, I can't respect that. That ain't gangster.
Damn. Yeah.
You love me, bro.
Yeah. I'm with you when you're right. But at the end of the day, niggas ain't thinking about that. You thinking about what's in your bubble. I'm just saying because I done been in the same space, bro. Like, if I'm in a fucked up position, bro, I don't give a fuck how it affects nobody for me to feed my people. That's just how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? That probably be some dumbass way of thinking, and it is. But that's just where I come from, survival though, D1. So I get it.
Yeah.
So when a nigga get in my business, you basically robbing me.
Yeah.
Like you tearing me, like you just tore the Magic City shit down.
Yeah, for
basically.
sure.
But niggas feel like you just got in the way of some nigga money though, D1.
They worry about somebody else's money. That's the problem. They say like, man, you got in the way of somebody else's money. People that's not even connected to the night, they are more worried about the fact that this is their culture that I'm going against.
But the niggas who connected to the money, they just ain't the niggas that gonna say nothing like, man, that nigga just fucked the whole play up.
Bro, the game is still gonna get played. What you mean? T.I. still performing at halftime. What are you talking? Magic City is still open. But by the way, I'm about to put a song out. By the time this air, this song gonna be out. It's called Shut 'Em Down. It's talking about shutting down all the strip clubs. This song gonna change the whole game.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, that song is done now. I'll play it for y'all.
Why you wanna shut down the strip club?
Because, brother, strip clubs are not black excellence. Miss me with that foolishness.
Man, that shit fun, man. What are you talking about?
Just because it's fun don't mean it ain't foolish. You hear me?
Because it's fun don't mean it ain't foolish. You right.
Come on, man. What you said? You said I'm right?
You right. Just because it's fun don't mean it ain't foolish. Because I done had a lot of foolish fun.
There you go. So have I. So have I, bro. And we get to a point to where...
Bro, why is you up here in Atlanta getting in our business, though, D? What?
Brother, the earth is my turf. You heard me?
Damn, you a New Orleans nigga, bro.
The earth is my turf. God ain't limit my work to one area code. Oh, you can only do good in the 504. Other than that, you better keep your mouth shut. Man, God gave me this whole earth to roam. And I love Atlanta. Forever I love Atlanta.
So what bothers you the most about But you got to think, bro, they have all type of shit going on, and I ain't never heard you speak about the NBA. They be having all type of shit that they pushing on the youth, too. Like different agendas and things of that nature.
Sir.
Why you ain't speak about that shit?
That's a great question, brother. The reason why is because I don't have the bandwidth to keep up with everything that's going on in the world and to be like, so today I'm about to call this out. Today I'm about to speak up about this. Today I'm about to speak up about that.
No, it's like you ain't watching for nothing but us, though, D1. I got to keep it a break with you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look now. That's how I look.
Because if I was only checking for that, there's other stuff that Atlanta got going on every day.
I ain't talking about Atlanta. I'm talking about the culture. Not just Atlanta. I'm saying, like, you speak because you ain't spanning that. If a nigga come wrong, you gonna get it everybody. Ain't got nothing to do with Atlanta.
There's a lot that I don't call out, bro. There's a lot. And my goal is not to call out at this stage of life. My goal is to call people in and get people to understand. But what I realized in Atlanta, you got a lot of people that are unfortunately more loyal to their culture and their city than to their creator.
Okay, great. Wait, were you even listening? You haven't taken a single note this entire meeting?
I'm actually listening better than I ever have. Let me share my screen. Do you see this? Everything we're saying is being transcribed in real time. Look, word for word. That's exact.
Nah.
Yes.
No, they just
You got people willing to die behind strip club culture. Literally.
Who?
Who?
Yeah.
Man, they should remain nameless.
That shit cap. Ain't nobody ready to die about that shit.
Hey man, I take words serious. It's life and
You
death in the
supposed to,
power
though.
of the
You
tongue.
supposed to.
So when somebody make a diss track and say that they gonna shoot me with their Draco and this, that, and the third and da-da-da,
But if a nigga saying that on a song, you think he gonna do that?
no, but there's some crash outs who will hear that type of stuff and who will be like, oh, that's what we on? It's F this dude? Cool. Then when we see him, we ain't even gotta know him, but it seemed like it's up. People try to make it like it's the city of Atlanta versus D1, and that's not the case. Anybody with common sense know better than that.
Nah, you sitting with the governor right now, so you know it ain't that.
That's
Nah,
a
just fucking with
fact. That's a fact. That's big fact.
Nigga.
That's what I'm saying,
Say
bro.
look, I got you.
I don't have that much bandwidth to call everything out that you want me to call out,
Hey,
right?
bro, I'm gonna start sending the nigga shit.
Right.
Nah, you want to talk about this shit?
Hey man, this is what I need everybody to do in their life. I need everybody to pick a side, pick a problem, and pick a squad.
What's your side? What's your problem? What's your squad?
My side is righteousness and God and positivity.
Okay.
My problem is hip hop being used to push evil messages. And my squad is people like Big Bank and anybody else that understands that if we as black people, as white people, as Hispanic people use our light and come together, that we could change this world and make it a better place.
Do you think you're attacking hip hop so the music that you spit should be on the top?
No, sir. Watch this.
That's a good question.
That's
though.
a great question.
All right, yeah. Now I gotta ask you. Now I'm a journalist now.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, a journalist,
I'm
man.
a journalist now.
You was an Atlanta Negro, man. Relax, man. You ain't do
See
no
my legs
research.
crossing shit?
You ain't do no research today before this. I know you didn't. You came in here late. You heard me to your own end. Talking about you're a journalist, man. This man. Bro, this is so cap right now, bro. This man
That
here.
nigga say you came in late to your
Man,
joint.
man. I'm sitting here on the sofa like, what's up? I'm glad you finally made it, Bank. You
Then
heard me?
came in switching shit around.
Yeah.
And
Hey, man, that was a great question. Repeat it.
I said, do you feel as if though you attacking hip hop because you feel like the music you making supposed to be on top of the game?
Oh, so absolutely. Absolutely.
That's a good. I fuck with that. I fuck
Yeah,
with that.
absolutely. The music that I make, the music that others make, to where we are intentionally pushing a message that's gonna make this world a better place, that needs to be on top. Unfortunately, we have the lowest level of who we are as black people, and that seems to be the most popular type of music to make. Music where we glorifying killing each other. We glorifying disrespecting women, popping pills, doing drugs, and all this. That music should not be popular at all. It shouldn't be.
But it been popular though.
It's been popular, so it's been a problem for 40 years, to be exact.
Yeah.
That's why I had to come along and redefine what it mean to be gangster, because these Negroes had us out here since 1985 talking about being gangster, and being gangster meant killing your own community. Now
That's the destruction of us.
being gangster means growing and nurturing gifts, serving the Almighty. That's definitely been the destruction of us.
You think that's what percentage of hip hop you think fucked up the black culture? Period.
90% of it. And you got the talented 10th, in the words of W.E.B. Du Bois. You got the talented 10th. You got the people that want to stand for something, that know that, hey, it ain't going to be the most popular. It ain't going to be the easiest route. But, man, I got a platform. I got to use that platform to make our community better. Mm-hmm. Shout out to that 10% that's been doing it. But 90%, it became a hustle. Dudes that don't.
I already said it. That nigga talking about W.D. Du Bois. That nigga was a coon. See, coons flock together. Just gotta follow the breadcrumbs. You know what I mean? I need to do this shit faster.
I don't even know how to rap. They was like, oh, they got bread to be made over there. That's a hustle. I'm just finna get in the music industry.
But do you knock that? Do you knock that hustle though?
Yeah, I knocked that hustle. Absolutely.
Why? How you gonna knock a nigga hustle though?
Because
that's a hater.
I'm a hater.
Damn.
What you mean, brother?
Can't get around you.
I'm a hater, brother. Yeah.
Why you a hater? What make you a hater, bro?
I hate anything that the devil loves.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. Sign me up for that.
This nigga here cooking.
Come on, man.
How the hell I get out of this, bro? I'm trying to get out of this shit.
Man, just join me, bro.
I can't.
Don't run.
Cause niggas look at me in a different light. They look at you in a light where you pushing, you know what I'm saying, how you feel. Nigga like me feel like I'm in a nigga business. They gonna want to do something to me or want me to do something to them. If that makes sense what I'm saying. Cause they gonna take it like, man, you from this shit. How the hell you finna?
Brother.
Not saying I give a fuck, but I don't even want the conflict. My life is good right now.
At what point in life is our starting point supposed to be our final destination? Huh? At what point in life did we ourselves in the black community to think that our starting point, whatever neighborhood we grew up in, whatever mindset we had early in life, that's supposed to be our final destination. We
I
supposed
need
to
to
grow.
know.
Evolution is gangster. Getting better, you heard me? All that stuff, that is part of the journey of life. Only in our community would it be like, man, he changing, man. See that? He thinking he a goody now.
Nah, get what? I ain't tripping though, because I get gratification from the people that's actually watching me do it in real time without even explaining what I'm doing.
Yep.
Like it's niggas from all over the world, not just in Atlanta. They be like, bro, I watched your journey, you know what I'm saying?
Around,
But
yep.
one thing about it, I ain't finna jump out here like I'm one of these niggas on the wall, Martin Luther King or some shit, and I know I'll fuck around and do some bullshit tomorrow.
Yeah.
I ain't on no straight and narrow, but I wanna be.
Yes, sir. And that is applaudable. The fact that you want to be and the fact that you're taking the first steps to do it, that's the type of people that's my best friends.
Yeah.
We all walking around like, hey, bro, I know I ain't perfect. You perfect? No, I ain't perfect either. Hey, but we trying to be better every day. That's the people I love the most in life. The people that I struggle with and that I try to reach, and I try to reach them with love, you heard me, is the ones that are content being ignorant.
Another thing you said one time, you said you feel like most of these rappers going to hell, done went to hell, they
Yes,
died.
sir. Yes, sir.
How you gonna say that? though?
According to the word of God that I follow and adhere to, right? It says
But
that,
those are not facts.
brother, they are facts.
Yeah.
To you.
Brother, according
Welcome
to
to
your
the
argument,
room,
nothing
chat.
in life is
Make
facts.
sure you take
Because
your
everything
shoes
could be
No,
off.
made.
I'm just saying, let's
Before
break
you
this
answer.
down. Though.
Okay.
All real shit aside. If God made us, right? And he knows
Try
us,
to
he know
get
our heart and everything.
500
What if you just, God know you just one of them niggas that was misunderstood,
followers
but
on
your heart was
TikTok.
pure. Could you get in
this
heaven with a
shit
pure
up
heart?
here.
Could you get in heaven with a pure heart? Did you repent
But,
for your sins?
I don't believe in that.
You don't believe that you
Yeah,
gotta
follow me
say
on
you
TikTok.
sorry and repent for your sins?
Man, nigga
So
know
I
he's
can
sorry before he
go
did it. So what I
live
gotta say?
silent.
No,
Simultaneously.
half the time cats ain't sorry, and that's why they do it.
Might start games in a
They
minute.
do it with a good heart. I know killers who
waiting
have slept
on
good at night
something.
right after they murked something.
When they
And they
get
went to
here,
a second line the
it's
next
on
day
and
in New
popping.
Orleans.
Oh, you saying if you're a demon, you on demon time.
There you go.
You
going to
some
hell.
niggas don't be on demon time.
What
They
about
just done did some
what
shit.
about the rappers who in their lyrics said that they want to go to hell? Where you think they at?
I don't believe it's heaven or hell.
Mm.
I think it's just when you die and go in the afterlife, you live in heaven.
You just said you don't believe it's a heaven or hell.
You live in a better place. I don't think you go to a bad place or a good place. I think you just go to a better place.
Yeah, so you dodging accountability, my brother.
How?
You think that we
you
could?
talking about some shit in a book?
You think that we can live any type of way down here and we all get rewarded, even if we was
It's
living
not
wretched,
reward. I just
ratchet,
feel like
and
it all.
ridiculous?
I feel like it all just go back to what your initial soul was supposed to be. Your initial person. Like you didn't come in this world a fuck nigga.
Right.
You didn't come in this world a fuck nigga. So
Right.
something turned you.
The culture
So
made you that way.
you know what I'm saying?
Or
So,
your lack
so
of
do we
parenting
get
made you that way.
grace for? Do we get grace for having?
Grace. That's a powerful word.
That's what I'm saying. Do we get grace? God created us.
Yeah.
And created niggas to be stupid enough to do stupid shit.
And God is graceful. Yep.
And he graceful. So do he give you grace that my son just went the wrong way?
Yeah.
Can we give our kids grace?
Yeah.
We give our bitches grace?
Yeah.
So God ain't
Why
gonna
you
give
gotta
me no...
use that word?
Well, women.
That's what. Okay.
Most of them bitches I know, though. I'm just keeping it a brick.
Really?
Yeah, they is.
Is that their fault or is that our fault as men?
That's the world. I don't know.
When you got a culture that incentivizes them to take their clothes off and make them feel like their worth is their sexual value, you heard me? By the way,
Most of the time, hold up, according to your Bible, bro, the female was the first one to put a nigga on some bullshit.
that's a fact.
All right, so what the hell you talking about? So
That's
who
a
fault
fact.
is it? Your Bible. What did the Bible say who fault it was?
Adam still had to
Facts,
fall for
nigga.
Eve, putting that foolishness in his head. For real.
D1,
For real.
Come on now. I'm glad you talking about this. Okay, you just said who fault it is
we
that the
go
women are
again.
how they is.
Mm-hmm.
The first sin came from who?
It ain't come from Eve.
The first motherfucker that helped the nigga sin
All right.
from your book.
All right.
Who it came from?
All right. Adam and Eve. All right.
Okay, so
All right.
who the fuck fault it
But
is
guess
then?
what? You know what? Who got in the ear of Eve with that lie? They're like, man, God just hating on y'all.
Who was it?
The devil. In the form of a serpent, in the form of a snake.
Okay, if the devil got in a female, so
And the
who,
devil is not
who
a
has
woman.
the most devilishness in him?
The devil is in the
But
form
you
of
know
a
who the
man.
devil is?
Now how? They say it was a snake. What one is it, man?
It's a
They
male.
say it was a snake
Bro.
whispered in her ear.
Bro, the devil,
You'll
listen,
never
brother,
get
the
it.
devil don't come in the form of the same thing every single time you see the devil pop up.
The devil come in the form of
might
energy,
get it.
right?
There you go. The devil
So,
could come
okay.
in the form of energy. The
Try
devil
to
could also
need
come in the
those.
form of that energy working through people or working through a snake in that moment.
Okay, but so who did the devil?
Lucifer is a man.
Okay, how you know, man?
What you mean?
Man, that shit is cap.
Lucifer didn't have no pronouns. You heard me?
Who's the
Like
bright morning
they
star?
or them. No, Lucifer is a man,
Oh,
bro.
I mean, who's the star in the morning?
So you saying basically a man
But both of them was a
trick
star,
Eve
right?
to trick another man?
There you go.
Oh, boy, you good.
And that's still
boy.
happening today.
Hell no.
That's still happening today.
Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah, you just in denial, brother.
You is too.
Bro.
Because we both don't
Both of them
know.
was a star.
But watch this. If you don't know,
All right, let me ask you
what's your
something.
name? Big what?
My name is Bank X.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck my name is.
All right, Malcolm. All right, brother Malcolm. All right, shout
I
out
don't
to the
know
book
what my
right
name
there.
is. Let me ask you something though.
If you shooting
Who
crack,
do the most devious things, men and women?
both.
No, I'm saying like let's be real. Who the most spiteful? Like, and I'm not. I love women more than anything in this world. But I'm saying who's the most spiteful? Who's the one you gotta watch out for? Who's the less forgiving? Who's the one gonna goddamn always drag your ass about some shit you did to them?
So let me tell you my experience. In my life, who's the most spiteful, who the most devious? The only people that's ever threatened my life to kill me or attempted to kill me, put a gun on my temple before was men. Who killed my best friend? A man. Who killed my student? A man. You heard me?
I agree with that, but
Yeah.
you're not understanding. You understand the question I'm saying, but you don't want to answer it. It's cool.
I'm just giving you that wink.
That's fucked up, bro.
Hey, bro. Your name Big Bank, right? Let's take this to the bank. If we shooting craps, right? You shooting craps, and you like, hey man, I don't know what's after this life. You heard me? I don't know what's after this life. So I'm either just gonna roll the dice and just hope that I could live however down here, and no matter what, I'm gonna go to a heavenly place, a better place after this, or you know what I'm gonna bet on? I'm gonna bet on the fact that God who created us has a standard for how he would want us to live down here. And if I want to go to a better place, AKA heaven, when I leave here, then I should probably try to live in a morally righteous way and believe in Jesus Christ, believe in God.
Morals, though?
Bro, who made morals? Brother, at the end of the
Who
day.
made morals, though, bro? Who made morals moral?
Yo,
I get what
that
you're saying.
shit didn't
that
make no
I'm saying, the shit that I
sense.
stand on could be totally
What
wrong.
the fuck they had to
Yeah.
do with rolling
Shit
dice?
that I stand on could be totally wrong, but it's just my environment what made me who I was, bro.
fuck?
And certain things I did retract, like, nah, I ain't with that.
I ain't with that, right? You
Because I
learn.
learned from experience. So who made morals? Who's to say that these people, that God don't look at it like he didn't get a chance to learn his lesson, so I'm gonna give him grace.
Yeah. Once again,
Because
brother,
you gotta think, most of the niggas who end up being most powerful people came from the worst, from the shit we be on, the bullshit.
brother, the culture that we live in tell us that even when somebody asks for grace, that a real nigga ain't gonna forgive them. Nah, you crossed me once, I never rock with you
Shit,
again.
that what you saying God do?
Brother, God forgives us when we repent.
No. You saying that's the same thing. If me and you into it, right? And if you ain't call apologize to me and I come blow your shit off, nigga, you didn't repent to me. So you saying if I live wrong,
You are not God.
let me
You
finish.
not God.
Hold up. All right, so why God ain't giving nigga grace then?
God is giving grace when we repent. And God says,
All right, but why if a nigga ain't call my phone and I smack him,
Brother.
he didn't repent.
brother,
It's the same thing.
but two wrongs don't make a right. It's not an eye for an eye,
didn't
two
get what
for a
I'm saying. He
two.
missing.
I'm
Am
listening.
I tripping? Shy. I'm asking.
Now he tripping, Shy.
I'm
Now
asking-
you, Shy. No,
I'm asking
Shy,
a question.
no, Shy, you tripping. And you took too long to give me these shoes, you heard me? And I've been mad at you, but guess what, Shy? I forgive you, you heard me? And watch this. Shy was supposed to give me these shoes 18 months ago, bro. Literally.
on today.
Shout out to DJ Screen. She brought them today, right?
Yeah.
Watch this. I've been beefing with Shy this whole time. But I forgave her in my heart because I knew I was going to see her today.
Because she repented when she brought him.
No. Even before, watch this. Before she repented, I had made a decision to forgive her in my heart. Watch
So
how
you
I got
telling me,
blessed.
you telling me the most graceful man on earth, a person or universe, God, he's not gonna forgive a person. He know that that the world that he created misled this man around the wrong word. You telling me that?
God
that's not a
absolutely
grateful
forgives.
God.
God forgives when we ask for forgiveness. And,
Ho.
and Shy
If I
apologized
didn't
today
get a chance
and
to
brought me
ask
two pair of
hold on,
shoes.
hold on. But if I didn't get a chance to get forgiveness, because God, you control everything. You let me get smacked. So you let me get smacked, get killed before I forgive. Is that
shit.
you?
Before you chose to forgive that person?
Hold up, let me ask you something.
Yeah,
Hold
because you're
up,
not
let me
making
slow
sense.
down.
All right, come
No,
on.
I'm making sense. You just ain't hear me.
All
I'm talking about God, right? If I'm wilding, being a little fuck nigga, all shooting shit up, but God allowed me to get killed, knowing that I've never repented, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm on these drugs. Everything that's in this world that's created by man, that God created, right? The temptation of the world. I fell victim to temptation, but I get killed. Is God calling me home with repentance, or he just killing me to go to hell?
Let's talk about
that's some bullshit.
Let's talk about the victim mentality. You fell victim to temptation. You made a choice to fall victim to temptation.
But why is temptation? Why do temptation even exist?
Because the devil.
So that's a big test. So God put us here to test us.
Yes, life is a test, brother, and you better pass that thing because I want you to be in heaven with me.
I understand that. So if you test your son to see. I go to work, I'ma see. I know this nigga freaky head, he like his little girlfriend over. His girlfriend come, is you gonna whip his ass, or you gonna kill him? Or you gonna be like, man, shit, man, I did the same shit when I was young. I'ma give him grace, man. Hey, bro, don't have him in my house. Are you gonna give him chance after chance, or what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Or you just gonna condemn him?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. God gonna just condemn you. You going to hell if you didn't ask for forgiveness.
That's exactly what I'm saying. According to the word of God.
That
I'm not saying
sense,
that. That's
bro.
what the word.
That makes sense to you?
That make a lot of sense, brother.
How?
Because if we live in a world where, bro, why?
But you heard that from a cracker.
Bro, from a who?
From a white person. White person wrote the book. So we believe the shit that white people talking about.
Bro, that's another big lie that they feed us, is that Christianity is the white man's religion.
Out now, you think that came from a black man?
Come on, man. I'm trying to tell you, brother, Jesus wasn't even white. So what you talking about?
All right, but so they don't read, he white on pictures?
On certain people pictures who try to twist the narrative.
Man,
and he black,
he
black on other pictures.
He white on the pictures, bro.
Bro, that's certain white people that's trying to twist the narrative. Okay, and he got blue eyes on the pictures.
Okay, so do you think...
I got pictures of Jesus too, where Jesus clearly had pigmentation and color.
Hold on, let me ask you something. You think if they twist the picture, they ain't twist the story?
Bro.
Yes
in certain ways, people have twisted the story.
So do we believe...
But what they didn't twist is the reality that
they didn't twist faith. You don't supposed to, your faith should never get shaken.
No, they didn't.
Or your spirituality should never be shaken. I feel like God is already within you. Like that book my boy just dropped. Shouts out to the saying, God is the voice in your head. You know right from wrong because it comes in your mouth. That book shit.
There's a lot of gods in this world. They got people running around here talking about the sun god and the moon god and praying to crystals and rocks and talking. You heard me? Like,
how you gonna say that? That's fake and yours is real.
Cause that's what I stand on.
That's what I'm saying. But that's opinion, though, bro.
We'll see at the end of life.
All right, and then you see me and they holding you up because you been repenting shit, and I'm walking on. D1, that shit didn't work. What you was talking about? What's the difference?
Bank, I tried to help you, but I couldn't save you, bro.
What if I be the nigga saying I tried to help you?
Yeah, we'll see.
That's what I'm saying. That's just faith that you got, but you can't be mad at somebody else's faith too. Cause
I'm not mad at them. I love people so much that if I know I got something special, listen, brother, I live a life that a lot of people would dream that they could live.
And a lot of people feel the same way about their life.
About their life. No, deep down, they don't have peace.
I'm saying some people do.
No.
So me and you got a totally different route. I got peace, bro, from where I come from. Bro, this is a nigga that, bro, God has blessed me. I can't name, nigga, all my niggas gone, and most of my niggas gone and dead and locked up and shit. Nigga, this is a blessing. This is for a reason, so I know there's a God.
You are a magnet. That's why certain people, you are able to reach them, but I can't reach them. So that's why it's important that you keep doing what you're doing and not listen to the voices that's like, Bank, you doing too much. You getting in other people's business. No, Bank is growing and shining his light, and people are going to be attracted to that, brother.
Now, I understand all that totally, but let's finish this.
Let's keep arguing. All right,
Let's keep arguing.
I love this dude, and I don't like this dude.
I just want to ask you, you got to make it make. I want to know. I ain't trying to, I'm just getting, because this is a subject that aroused me.
Bank, we can't all be right at the end of the day, brother.
Thank you.
We can't all be right.
You just answered the question.
So one thing is the truth, and the other things people think are the truth is not.
Christianity is the most critical religion there is. They think that people that don't believe what they believe can't get to heaven. How does that work?
Brother, Muslims feel the same way.
Everybody do. That's what I'm
Everybody feel the same way.
No, Muslims don't feel like that. Muslims don't feel like that.
They don't?
Nah.
Okay.
They don't feel.
So
Feel like you can't reach heaven with your religion. They don't feel like the Christian to me.
So if I spoke to all my brothers and sisters in the Muslim community.
What my shit doing that? Anyways. We got him right here. So this is the God that's in the Bible that they are worship. I went over this before, but I forgot. I took the video down. So this is Yahweh, the storm god. The earliest Bible literature, Yahweh is depicted as a warrior storm god originated from the southern region of Edom or Caesar. Archaic texts describe him marching with celestial armies, accompanied by rain, earthquakes, and lightning, aligned with the ancient and Near Eastern storm deity characteristics. Origins as the storm deity. Here's more stuff right here. You can go. They got this on Esoterica. That's a YouTube video, I think, but it's the real deal, my friend. It's the real deal, my friend. Oh, that's the wrong one. But where left off at? Alright, regional origins. Scholars often associate the earliest worship of Yahweh with the religion of Edom, Seir, and Medellin, often called the Canaanite Midnight hypothesis. Characteristics of early depiction in the Bible, such as the Songs of Deborah in Judges 5 or Psalms 26, portray as Yahweh as the deity, as portraying Yahweh as the deity of thunder, lightning, and intense rainstorms. Distinction from Baal. So him and Baal had the same characteristics, and it's basically the same thing. It's the same God or whatever. Baal is, or Satan is the God of the earth. So, with that being said, is where we're at. Distinction of Baal. While both were associated with storms, Yahweh was distinction was from the Canaanite storm god Baal, who was associated with celestial rainstorms. Some scholars suggest earlier Yahshuaism was a thunderstorm tradition focused on violent weather, typically of the southern Adrid regions. Evolution of concept, rise of prominence. Initially, the minor regional deity Yahweh was adopted by Israelites as the national god by the 19th century BC, gradually absorbing the attributes of other Canaanite deities, particularly El, the head of the Patreon. So this right here shows you that the the God that is now that the Israelites came up with is what's that word we said earlier? You got Trinity and you got Quatrinity. It's actually a quatrinity of many deities. So where we at? Trans trend transition from the storm god over time, particularly during the monarch period and after the Babylonian exile. He always ceased to be viewed merely as the local storm or warrior deity, and evolved into supreme cosmic creator god of the monotheistic worship. And that's where you get that's his god. That's your god right there. Alright, let's get back into it. I'm finna dip off for a second. I gotta go do something. Welcome right back. But we'll watch the video.
I apologize, and we could either edit that part out, or I'll just stand on record.
No, just say
apologizing.
you think. You just think that.
Yeah. No, that's me not being fully familiar with the Quran and understanding.
Every religion recognize. Every other religion recognize Christianity, but Christianity don't recognize no other religion.
That's not a true statement at all.
Shit, that's what I'm saying. When you talk to a Christian that believes in,
listen, brother. I got people right now on my way to this interview. I was in touch with one of my Muslim brothers on my way to this interview. That's not me not recognizing his religion or not feeling like, oh man, I can't associate with you at all just because you're not a Christian.
Do you feel like Muslims get into heaven if they take their own?
Ask, you know the answer to that question.
It's yes or no.
Yeah, you know the answer to it.
I don't know.
You do.
What it is?
What are you?
I ain't nothing. I'm spiritual.
And what you think that's gonna get you?
We'll see.
You willing to roll them dice on the we'll see?
Before I believe in a book, that motherfucker felt like I supposed to been an animal, bro.
Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo, bro.
That's the truth.
Whoop-de-doo.
Like, we all got something embedded in us that we don't tap into.
Hey, bro, I can't name nothing in this world that ain't been hated on, tampered with, altered. You know what I'm saying? None of that.
Okay.
That don't mean I stop believing in it altogether. That don't mean I stop believing in it altogether.
What ain't been tampered with. Your intuition ain't been tampered with unless you let it be. Nigga, you know what right from wrong. You know what's morally wrong, what feels right, what feels wrong. If you've been cheating on your girl, you know, like, damn. When you coming out, you get a feeling before you do any type of bullshit. So God is within us. I don't need no book to tell me. I don't need no nigga preaching, asking for $100,000 a week to tell me. I don't need that.
Here you go, man.
I'm keeping a break.
Hey, man, we got to stop lying to go viral, man. Ain't nobody asking for no $100,000 a week, man. Bruh, relax, man.
Man,
you sound like Dr. Umar, man.
These folks getting money.
When Dr. Umar said that stuff on
these folks ain't getting money? What are you talking about?
Some of these people are taking up offerings.
Bro. These niggas doing mega churches, 3 churches in one day on Sunday, boy. Taking helicopter church to church. That's money.
Bro, and I know pastors who are rich off of their other jobs, and they come in church and they're like, I don't take no money from the church.
I don't know them.
What about them?
I don't know them. Who?
Okay, I'll introduce you to them.
Okay.
A whole
they
lot
not
of
popular. I'm talking about the popping nigga that's pushing the culture. I've never seen you. Let me see this. How you attack the rappers, I've never seen you attack the church like that.
Oh, man, you tripping.
I've never seen it.
I got a song called Racist Christians.
I ain't never seen that.
Do your research.
Yeah, I ain't never seen
it. Yeah, Racist Christians.
You know what I'm saying? We right here.
Yeah, we right here. Yeah.
We right here. I'm just asking.
Yeah, bro.
Like, so at the end of the day, I just feel like, and this is my only thing, like, I agree with damn near 90% of the shit you say.
Right.
And I agree, and I feel how you feel about whatever you stand on.
Right.
But I'm saying you can't say that somebody else is wrong because you feel that you're right. That's all I'm saying. It's just perspectives.
Perspectives.
This is perspective. So we're just speaking on perspective. We're not speaking facts because we can't prove these.
1, 2, 3, 4. They got 6 people in this room right now.
Yeah.
If we all have a different opinion of what's going to happen if we walk outside and jump over that balcony, right?
Your videos aren't getting discovered. The tool I use is called TubeBuddy. They've got a keyword explorer that shows you exactly what people are searching for, click magnet that tells you exactly how well your thumbnails are performing based on your click-through rate, and a related videos manager that links old videos together so old shorts can send views to your newest uploads. Instead of hoping the algorithm finds your video, you need to actually work with it.
Wow, I had no idea there was so much data I was missing.
Yeah, it's not the algorithm's fault you're not growing. If you're not using an SEO tool like TubeBuddy, it's your own fault.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. You just need a concept and a way to record it. First, go to riverside.fm and open an account. When you're ready to record, just hit record to capture high-quality audio and video, all from the comfort of, well, anywhere. Even if the only camera you have is on your phone, with Riverside, you'll still look like a pro. The equipment doesn't matter. You'll get a professional-looking podcast using anything you already have at home. When it comes to editing, it's truly idiot-proof. Even with zero experience, you can create content like an experienced editor using Riverside's AI tools and intuitive editing features. Get transcriptions automatically and use them to edit just like a doc. Or use the chapter timeline, which makes it easier to skim and scan. Ready to share? It's okay if you don't have an audience yet. Everyone needs to start somewhere, and Riverside has the perfect tools to help you reach them, like live streaming or automated social clips using AI to create engagement on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram Reels. Your podcast really is just a click away with Riverside. Try it now. It's free.
There's only one way to find out.
Shit, the one. What you mean?
There's only one way to find out.
Who gonna jump first?
Huh?
Who gonna jump first?
That's all on you, big dog.
Whoever believe that they gonna live, we gonna let them jump first, and then we found out. What you mean? We all ain't gonna jump.
That's all on you.
That's all on the nigga that jump, cause we all 5 people gonna feel like, well, you finna die.
Yeah.
Soon as you die, we gonna be like, told him.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody else jumping to see if we gonna live. We saw it.
Yeah. That's how they feel about us trying to get out of the hood. They feel like, man, you crazy. Look where we grew up at, man. Ain't no way you gonna grow older. You ain't gonna be fat no more. You gonna be doing walks on Stone Mountain. You gonna be pushing positivity.
You right.
Yeah, and they feel like that. And guess what? And you did it.
You right. But fuck them. I'm doing it because I knew I could do it.
When you was living that life earlier,
when you
was living that life earlier in your life, you ain't know that you was gonna be this dude right here.
I knew I was gonna be special.
But they got a lot of people.
Because I was already special. I was already the biggest hood nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting money.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting everything else that niggas want to do. I had to rap like 4 niggas was rappers.
Mm-hmm.
For all these rap niggas was rappers, I was already the rapper, not even rapping.
Mm-hmm.
So I already knew I was a special nigga.
You was a rapper?
No, I'm saying, I dropped a song before.
Okay.
I had a label.
Okay.
Duct Tape Entertainment, my shit.
And you had artists signed to you?
And no, we was a family. Yeah, they were signed to the label. We was
like
a family.
Shorty Low type vibes.
Yeah, wasn't no big boss in. All of us were bosses. Our whole clique was bosses.
Got you.
These all my niggas from my neighborhood. We started a label, Duct Tape. What I'm saying is, but before, the reason why we started doing music because the niggas that were doing music, we already had more money than these niggas. So it's like, bro, fuck that. We might as well do music too. These niggas rappers, they trying to rap. You get what I'm saying? It was a hustle.
It was a hustle.
We came into this shit hustle. We ain't coming in this shit lyrically.
That's what a lot of people did.
We had a nigga, Alec could rap like a motherfucker, Trouble could rap like a motherfucker, but the rest of the shit was a hustle for me. And like Shouty and Sosa and all that. We were hustling.
Yeah. I met Alley Boy when he was rocking with Master P about a decade and some change ago. Yeah. I met him in LA. Good people. I'm gonna tell you this: that hustler mentality, that's what makes it to where
nigga don't even give a fuck about the message.
You
right.
There you
that's
go.
What I'm saying. You right, cause I don't.
Thank you, bro.
In that moment, that's why I don't do music no more. Because I ain't in that space to like you say, lead niggas the wrong way, say shit to go up. To do music when I don't feel like that.
Thank you, bro.
Like, but that's the shit that's popping.
So we gotta stop acting like that's okay to the younger generation.
I'm not saying it's okay.
Because they ain't been corrupted
yet. But it's okay
I'm not
to the
saying
nigga to get his money though. I can't tell a nigga how to get their money.
They got a bunch of other ways. If you getting your money, it's gonna hurt our community in the long run. F your money, man.
That's where you come in.
And I stand on that.
But that's where you come in at.
Yeah.
And that's what niggas' parents and shit come in at.
Yeah.
It ain't up to me to lead you the right direction. If bro, these folk want me to talk about shooting niggas, I'm finna shoot niggas to the end of my career. I can't be mad at a nigga for that. Even though if I don't agree with it, bro, that's how you get your money. And I see a lot of niggas that do that be stressed out because that ain't even them.
They at war with themselves.
They at war. You get what I'm saying? They don't create a character they got to stick to feed their family.
Yep, they got to get in costume every day.
So that is hypocritical hop.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, I can't be mad at you for how you get your money, though.
Yes, you can. See, bro, I'm with you till you do that. You acknowledge the problem, bro, but then you say,
I come from hustling, bro.
Man.
I come from hustling, so I understand it.
Man, we fool around it.
Like I said, I ain't no hater. You just said
that
you're
mentality
a hater.
right there, you act like life is a hustle. People like that, they'll try to hustle God. And they got people out here that's trying to hustle God. They like, man, Hey, everything just a hustle. You heard me? Like, why not?
But
Like,
shit, it's a mentality that God allow you to get.
oh, so now God allow you to get the mentality, so nobody don't have no accountability.
But it gotta click in. When it click in, it ain't gonna
Yeah.
click in for everybody. It clicked in for you. When it clicked in for you, it ain't gonna click in for everybody.
Yeah.
It take niggas to go through certain shit or see certain shit or grow.
Yeah, bro.
I ain't saying I agree with it, but I'm saying I understand it.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah. So at a certain point,
But,
I never get mad at the youth that's coming up because I understand they still growing.
Yeah, this nigga full of shit. But we finna get out of there and go into something else. Let me play some background music. It's my it's not even on. Hold on one second, chat. Got a whole bunch of shit open. What's this? Hold on. What is this? Right here. Just send you this. Okay, so let's go into get into that other book I was trying to mention earlier. So this book right here, Degaging How Faith is Rewired into Our Genomes or whatever. I mean, let's take a look at it. Matter of fact, let's do the prompt and then let's take a look at it. How you spell thorough? Thorough? Fuck that. A good synopsis. I always spell this shit wrong. I think that's right. I spelled it right. Okay, while that's going, let's take a look at this. Degaging How Faith is Rewired into our genes. This book is by Dean Hammer. Dean Hammer. Okay, so synopsis. In the God gene molecule genealogist Dean Harper argues that the spirituality is the biological instinct hardwired into the DNA by distinction between spirituality, measurable internal sense of at oneness, the religion, a cultural system and beliefs of rituals. That's the same thing as that's the last book almost. But Hammer utilizes personal skills and twin studies to demonstrate that our capacity for faith is roughly 40% and 50% heritable. At the center of this discovery is the VMAT2 gene. This regulates the flow of the brain chemical known as the monocytes. Yo, didn't we just see this right here? Hold on, this word right here. It was here somewhere. We was talking about the monobites. I know I ain't tripping. I don't see it. I could have sworn I seen something about monobites up here. But anyways, which regulates the flow of the brain chemical known as the monomites minds. Dopamine, serotonin, and norotine. This chemical influence our consciousness and emotional value we attach to spiritual experiences. Hammer suggests that the God gene involves because it provides a subjective advantage, fostering the autism and health benefits necessary for survival. Ultimately, the book asserts that while science can explain biological mechanisms of belief, but cannot prove or disprove the existence of a higher power. See, I believe there's a higher power, but the one that they got you believe in, or if you pass the religious psychosis, you know that the propaganda that they portray as God is not the supreme source. We can go way deeper and I can show you a lot of stuff, but I ain't want to get too deep into that tonight. We're just gonna get into the book and then maybe do a couple more reactions to some shit that's going on in the world. You should look at some Twitter shit. Twitter be like popping with the news and shit. They be having some crazy shit on Twitter. But oh yeah, I want to look at some plants. I love plants. I ain't looking at any plants in a minute. But yeah, let's get back into this. Hold on. Hold up. Gotta get my mind right. Okay, so this is the main points of the God gene. The biological bias of spirituality. Spirituality is instinct. Is that what I say? Instinctive. Human faith is not just a cultural phenomenon, but a complex amalgamation of a oh yeah, so simple. Don't you hate when you do something and you forget what you was gonna do? It'd be like the simplest things.
Amalgamation.
Uh, 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 let me try to say this.
Amalgamation.
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 Amalgamation. I'm about to fuck that word up. I ain't gonna care. An action process or results of combining or uniting. Amalgamation. It's like a combination. It's like the constellation. Freckles remind me of the constellations. Going to a place, trying to get me a PlayStation. How many kids are we raising? I'm just playing. But let me read this over. Capacity for self-transcendence. Our religion is mimetic. Consulting cultures, memes, ideas, rituals, and traditions pass through the destruction of intimidation. Then why my blunt keep going out? Why my blunt keep going out? Somebody help me out. I wonder if y'all can hear the background music. I think I fixed the audio. If I didn't, I'd be sick.
Mimetic.
Right into consulting or habitually practicing mimetics. Mimeticist. Mimetic refers to the intimidation. Yo, what the fuck just happened? That's that bullshit. Yo, why it's so quiet? What happened to my music? Hold on. I'm gonna find it. Oh, there it is. Look, I'm puffing on air. The God Gene. The B-Mod 2. Hammer identifies B-Mod 2 gene for listener monobyte transporter. Why everything stopped just now? Everything stopped at the same time. I think we just hit a went into a portal. Where I was at? Venescular monomide transporter 2 sound like a movie. As a key factor, a specific variation correlates with the higher scores in spirituality. It works as a packaging of monomides into the vessel of the brain, signaling, measuring the inherent faith that transcends scales. Scientists use Robert Crowling I look these people up, but I don't know if y'all into that shit. Just went too far right there. Self-transcendence, skill, qualifying spirituality. It measures 3 sub-scales: self-forgetfulness, transpersonal identification, connecting to the universe, and mysticism. Hold on one second. That's the guy right there. Research genetics. He's probably still alive, huh? I don't know what this white guy talking about. He probably don't think my mind is transcended. This is fun. The power of the twins. Ooh, this is fire. I remember we was going over the centers the other day in a panel I was in. Studies of the identical versus fraternal twins. Studies of the identical versus fraternal twins show that spirituality is significantly heritable. Conversely, traditional religiousness, like church's attendance, is primarily influenced by the shared environment and the culture rather than the genes. I don't know about that. I think it's in the genes. The unique environment. While genes account for roughly half of neurobiological. Imagining shows that during intense meditation, like Zazen. What is this? We just looking up everything tonight. Hold on, let me go here. What is Zazen? Zazen is the seat of meditation practice at the heart of Zen Buddhist, focus on simply sitting and letting thoughts pass without judgment, and attending presence at the moment of and attends presence moment awareness. It cultivates the mindfulness, calm, and insight into one's true nature or specific posture, breathing, and mental techniques. He's tapping in that heart chakra. Put them green hearts in the chat. You with me? Let's go back. The brain attention association areas: prefrontal cortex activities, while the orientation association areas parietal lobe shuts down, letting shuts down, leading to the loss of binary between self and non-self. The temporal lobe. Electrical activities in the temporal lobe, sometimes stimulated by the God spot, can trigger a sense of presence, often interpreted as divine encounter. It's very interesting. Was that right here? Right here. I think I already read that. Yeah, I'm right here. Evolutionary purpose. Selective advantage. Spirituality may have evolved and provide optimism, which serves as a will to live despite of an invisibility of death. I don't know what this should say. The quality of being
Inevitability.
Inevitability.
Inevitability. Inevitability.
Inevitability. Whatever. The healing power of faith. Faith is access of biological pace, triggering the release of dopamine and improve the physical health of longevity. Assortative matching. Religious coherence is reinforced by the intensity of people to marry those with the similar beliefs, effectively clustering these genetics and culture traits within families. So the shit gonna keep going long as they keep believing. DNA as a historical record. The priesthood of DNA analysis of the Y chromosome in Jewish Kohen priests revealed a distinct genetic signature that dates back over 3,000 years, confirmed that the faith transmission of the priesthood through generations. Man, I can show you a nigga right now who's older than that, nigga. Fuck. Who the fuck is Y chromosome? Nigga, you ever heard of the ADNA, the AOO DNA? What the fuck's nigga name was? Was it Charles Perry? I'm not sure. I'm gonna just put. I think that's it. It might be it. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I don't know. I forgot what this guy name was. Was it Albert Perry or something like that? I think it was Albert Perry or something like that.